from everyone here at 2K. Thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're in 10th place, but it's early on, so they have time to recover.
Seeing where the Bucks are, they wanted to get better. They're putting in the work. Maybe the results will start coming later in the year.
Yeah, this is a team that has some talent, but they're still searching for that consistency night in and night out.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. We've got Barnes, and it's Peters in at the 5 down low. And for the Bucks, they've got Dick. Shepard is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Nash in at the 5, roaming the paint. Of course, tomorrow is Thanksgiving, a special day for players and their families, Grant.
It is. It's just great to have a day to enjoy time with loved ones and just relax. And obviously, BA, I love Thanksgiving because I love to eat.
Here's Flanders. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Marks. From deep. They get it again. Kicks it out to Barnes. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's Marks. Guarded by Dick. Marks passes to King. Shoots over Shepard. King gets the bucket.
I mean, what do you expect? When you give them the clear look, that's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Orlando, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at New Orleans, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
Here's King. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. It's a 5-point game. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. It's deflected, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the Bucks head coach. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Dick. And here's Coulibaly. Antetokounmpo surveys. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Pelicans cleared away. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
And we're seeing just how good this team is when they're firing on all cylinders. The way they're rolling right now, this winning streak could go on for a while.
Pass to Marks from outside the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Antetokounmpo against Barnes. Antetokounmpo outside. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Here's Shepard. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Antetokounmpo to stop the run. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Still nothing after 4 shot attempts. They're desperate to see something fall through the net.
And such a presence in close. Barnes fighting through the whistle and getting his.
New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game. Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
Henderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Henderson against Antetokounmpo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Shepherd. Here's Nash. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. A lot of talented passers entered the league this season. Let's take a look at the rookies with the best assist numbers. And it's Pelicans ball. They've got a 10-0 run going. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. The three ball. Counted from distance.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
King, the pass to Flanders. Outside for Henderson. No good on the three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Nash passes to Dick. Here's Shepherd. Nice move. Deflected. Flanders passes to King. Pass to Blackman. The three is up. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail by 9. And here's Shepherd for 3. Here's King.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
And here's Milwaukee now. After the basket by New Orleans. Antetokounmpo, left side. Pass to Nash. There's the steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's King. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Here's Shepherd, trailing by 13. Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Give it up for your dancing machine mascot.
Outside Dick. Pass to Coulibaly. Five on the clock. Here's Shepherd. Lets the three fly. Here's Antetokounmpo.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
Now Henderson. Pass to Blackman. To the wing, right side. Flanders. Off target with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Dick after the basket by New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Koulibaly. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Here's Blackman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's King. Pass to Flanders. Over Dick. No good from 18.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Here's Shepard, defended by Henderson. Here's Dick. And the Bucks miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Blackman. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King. Shoots over Shepard. Hits the front of the rim and out. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's New Orleans now. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's King. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Flanders. Koulibaly defending. Pass to King. Floats one up. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Koulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. Antetokounmpo outside. Tip.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
Milwaukee shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three. Point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
And New Orleans making a change here. New Orleans calls timeout. New Orleans leading by 9. They've got Jake LaRavia, and it's Woolridge in at the power forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, that's the kind of play that can earn you a spot on the bench.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Brian, back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Rice. Still without a bucket. Robbed! Here's Marks. Pass to Barnes. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, a nice slam by the swingman Barnes. His athleticism is his greatest strength.
The Bucks trail by 16. Here's Rice. And And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Sometimes effort is more important than size. His rebounding numbers tonight are proof of that.
Here's King. Outside for Henderson. Jacks up a three. Over to the wing. 4-3. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Rice. No points so far. Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by New Orleans. King's got rebound number 7 tonight. Barnes passes to King. Pass to Marks. Out left to the wing. Henderson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Shed. Laravia with a screen. And it's Shed missing. The Pelicans lead by 18. Now Henderson. Here's King. He's got 6. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter to snap the cold streak. Here's Rice. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Marks passes to King. Pass to Marks. No one near him. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Let's see some of the numbers here for Grady Dick.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Shepard. Now Grady Dick. Here's Shepard. Fires from deep. The Pelicans pull it in. Blackman's got 4 rebounds in the game. King, the pass to Marks. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Here's King. He's got 6. Here's Blackman. 3-pointer, no good. Pass to Shepard. Back to Dick. Here's Shepard to stop the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. Shepard's got 5 now.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Here's King to the inside. Outside for Henderson. And they recover it. Blackman. Here's King. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And here's Shepard for 3. Hits the trifecta. Shepard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
Ooh, it's stolen away. And the powerful one-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Dick. Here's Shepard. 6 to shoot. Back to Dick. Here's Woolridge. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's King. He has 6. Back to Henderson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Shepard. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Shepard. Let's go with a 3. And he can't get that one to go. His 6th miss in 10 tries. Here's King. Henderson outside. 3-pointer. That doesn't go either for Henderson.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters, and he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Here's King. 6 points for him. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Henderson. Here's King. Shot clock at 5. And that one is stuffed right through.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Bucks trail by 19. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Shepard from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Henderson.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Barnes finds Henderson. It's rebounded by Dick. Dick's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Coulibaly. Tight defense on him. Here's Shepard. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Shepard's got 10 points in the quarter.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Pass to King. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. New Orleans needs to get off a shot.
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
And his team wants to see more of that from him. Certainly has the physical tools to do it.
Bucks trail by 19. Here's Shepard. He's got 13. Pass to Nash. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And so it's New Orleans up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Pelicans.
They're dominating on the backboards, just having their way out there, Shaq.
Out muscling, out tussling, out fussling, out schmussling. It's no wonder why they're in front.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, the Bucks shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Barnes, and it's Flanders in at the 2. Right side, Coulibaly. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Barnes with the rebound.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
King, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
King, 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Shepard.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Barnes with a screen on Coulibaly with the step back. Flanders can't hit.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Here's Shepard. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Shepard. Pulls up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Shepard's got 15.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
They set the screen. Here's King. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
The Bucks trail by 15. Here's Shepard. 15 points in the game. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Barnes. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's King. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Pass to Shepard. Four on the clock. The 3 is up. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's King missing.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Dick finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Shepard. Coulibaly on the wing. He's got 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him. Give him 8.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
New Orleans leading by 15. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Milwaukee on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. King's got 6 points in the quarter. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Timeout called, Milwaukee. And a look now at the rookies that have been on fire lately. Here's Shepard. 15 points in the game. It's good. Shepard's got 17.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Here's King. 14 points for him. Tipped. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Shepard. Outside Dick. Here's Nash. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo for 3. The Pelicans pull it in. King's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Down low. Here's Peters, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
The Bucks trail by 17. Here's Shepard. He's got 17. Outside Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Henderson. Henderson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's King. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Outside Coulibaly. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Friday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers.
When you look ahead, there are a lot of winnable games, but you really can't think that as a player. You have to take every opponent seriously because this is the NBA. No game is a freebie.
Henderson scanning the floor. Here's Peters. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. BA, back to you.
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Antetokounmpo with it. Give him 8 points now. Steps back. Here's Shepard. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Pelicans lead by 21. Here's King. Pass to Henderson. Here's King. They set a pick. Back to Henderson. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Ellis. Now here's Dick from deep three-point range. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Dick. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Now Henderson. Give him 8 points now.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Koulibaly. On the wing, Grady Dick. Now here's Koulibaly. 6 points for him. From outside, off the mark. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Koulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
Henderson against Dick. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Henderson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game.
The Bucks trail by 18. They've got Shepard, and it's Shed in a 2-guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's King. Back to Henderson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Pelicans lead by 18. Laravia outside. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's King. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Pass to Henderson. Here's the 3. The shot off that time.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Laravia left side. Here's Shed. Off target from outside.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Henderson. Misses with the fallback. Jay. The Bucks trail by 18. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key, and it's Shed missing. The Pelicans have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Drills it from deep.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Marks. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Henderson. That doesn't go either for Henderson. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Shed. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Marks has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's King. Henderson misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
To the wing on the left. Here's Shed. Shot is up. And King pulls it down. King's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Henderson outside. Fires for 3. Kept alive. Pass to Marks. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. King, the pass to Henderson. The 3. Henderson with another miss.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And here's Shepard for 3. He buries it from 3. Shepard's got 6 points in the quarter.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Shed. From the wing. And King pulls it down.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Back to Henderson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Scotty Barnes checked in for New Orleans. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 12 points in just the second half.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's King. Pass to Barnes. Henderson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Coulibaly's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Dick. Here's Shepard. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's King. Pass to Marks. Stolen by Coulibaly. Antetokounmpo inside. Working on Barnes. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Coulibaly.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
King, the pass to Barnes. Here's Garrett. Pass to Henderson. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's King. Giannis with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Shepard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Outside Coulibaly. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lets it go. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's King. Down low. Oh, he picked him clean. To the paint. And he's all alone. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
King, pass to Henderson. Pass to Garrett. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. Here's Shepard. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Blackman. Barnes against Dick. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Shot clock at 6. From downtown, knocks it down from distance. And the Pelicans lead by 14.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Nash. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Dick. And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Shepard. Pulls it. Garrett grabs a miss.
Well, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Shoots it. He drills the wide-open jumper.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Timeout, Bucks. Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
And what's impressed me is how he's distributed the rock. I mean, he clearly wants to make his guys better. This kind of selfless attitude really improves overall team chemistry.
Wow, did this game really turn out to be his show? A commanding performance like that makes for a sweet victory, especially on the road. Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away.
New Orleans leading by 16. Here's Flanders. With a teardrop. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
Now Koulibaly. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Money from three!
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes outside.
Milwaukee foul. Nash. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Down by 15. And here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Pelicans.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And propelling them to a solid win, it was a night of big plays for Slim.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
The free ball is down!
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get it. It's stolen. Drives to the hoop. Ooh, using two hands to power it down. And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. As we leave, we present our player of the game.